So your PlayStation's screwed up and you want to know how to fix it. Right here on Stu's channel.
Alright, we're in here. I've connected the PlayStation to my HDMI cable, plugged in. I know it's really dark too. Let me see if I can get us some light. Next, plugged in my PlayStation. I've turned it on in the back, but I haven't turned it on. I see the red light. Here's my TV set. So what we're going to do right now is turn on the TV. Yeah. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to just touch the button. And what do you know? Controller. If you got a blue and you got a green, you got a working PlayStation. Here's what you're going to find. As soon as you turn this thing back on, it's going to ask you for the time, usually. Okay, so I received a message. Let's go over here and see if indeed, well, it's not 4:54 p.m. so obviously it's lost some time. So you're going to need to go to your settings, date and time, and either do it manually, or you can just go ahead and go in here and go set via internet, and blam, you're in business. That's how you fix your PlayStation. Then you can get on with your buddies and see if they're playing Battlefield. At any rate, that's it. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching Stu's channel. One last thing I wanted to mention. If you do upgrade your PlayStation with a 500 gigabyte hard drive, this is the kind of thing you can expect. These are demos and purchased games. See that? Just endless. Just you can see the little bar up there, but that's the gig. Alright folks, that is it for now. Have a good day. Back out here to give you some troubleshooting tips. These are things that I have had trouble with over the years. So I've taken this apart back, taken it apart again. Let me set this back. Things that will screw you up. All ribbons can screw you up. If you have a ribbon that's got damage and it's very hard to see, it's really hard to see. You've got to get a magnifying glass and look. If it's damaged, a lot of times what you can do, like this, typically this ribbon will go bad a lot, but this applies to all ribbons across the board on this thing. If this ribbon right here gets damaged on this side, you'll look on the side where the copper is. A lot of times you can see where the breaks are in the copper and cut the ribbon with a pair of scissors where the break is, and then be able to use the same ribbon over again, sliding it in a little farther and pressing this down, and it should be good. All ribbons that applies to. If you use the tape trick on the back where the Blu-ray is, if you use the tape trick there, you're going to need some really good tape. A better idea is to get the little latch that broke off just to fit on there, just so you can slide the ribbon in and fit on there and tape them all down. If you're taping just the ribbon into it without the little latch, this thing's going to get hot. It can come off. Metal tape is going to be your friend if that's the case. That'll keep it on there. But your regular packing tape, scotch tape, things like that, it won't stick. Your power supply, it usually doesn't go bad. It really doesn't. You can do a test on these wires right here with an ohm meter to see if you've got any sort of signal. Any sort of signal on there, you're gonna have. That means that this thing's good. Your Blu-ray player. I haven't had problems with a Blu-ray player. The thing that normally happens with your Blu-ray stuff is the ribbon, not the Blu-ray itself. Unless you've just dropped the living daylights out of your PlayStation, the thing should just keep on going and going and going and going. Usually if something is wrong, it's usually a ribbon of some sort, not a component. So that's where you check. And that's about it for the tips. The menus and all those things, you can find those all over YouTube about how to access your menus and clear things and that sort of thing. If you upgrade your PlayStation with a new hard drive, expect that you'll be going back and downloading all of those games that you purchased online. You're going to have to reload all of them. Every single one of them. You'll still be able to access your account and all that sort of thing, but all that stuff you stored in there, you're going to have to put back in. A good way to avoid that whole mess is to use the saving feature that the PlayStation Store has in order to save stuff like your rock bands, all of those things that you want to save them in the PlayStation Store continually, just like you would if you were saving data on your computer someplace else. And that's about it for this. Have a good day.